Hello friends and welcome to our channel, that is Educare 247. Today we'll be delivering lecture number 11 on the Economy and Finance MCQs from 12th to 15th of August 2020. We have taken this news from Business Standard, Business Line, The Economic Times and Live Mints. So let's get started. The first question is, the index of the industrial production, that is IIP, which contracted to 16.6% in June, is computed and published by. The answer for this is option number B, that is a Central Statistical Organization. Talking a little bit about what is IIP, that is an Index of Industrial Production. It is an index which shows the growth rates in different industry groups of the economy in the stipulated period of time, and this is computed and published by the Central Statistical Organization, which headquarters is in New Delhi. Talking a little bit about the National Statistical Office, which has released this data and which has released that the IIP contracted to 16.6%. This is headed by, that is NSO is headed by a director general, and which is responsible for conducting of large-scale sample surveys in diverse fields on all India basis. So Educare 247 has been launching the SEBI Grade A 2020 crash course, which will be including phase 1 as well as phase 2. And you can avail this as a discount of 1500 by using a coupon code of SEBI. The course content is as shown, which can be elaborated. If you click on Commerce and Accounting, you'll be showing all the contents which are being covered in Commerce and Accounting. Also, there are about 5,000 plus MCQs after each chapter, so that you can remember and revise the concepts equally. Moving forward, government released 6195 crore amount as fifth equated monthly installment recommended by. The answer for this is 15th Finance Commission, that is option number C. So talking a little bit about the finance commissions. So these are the commissions which are periodically constituted by the President of India under the Article 280 of the Indian Constitution to define the financial relations between the central government and the individual state government. And the 15 finance commissions has been constituted since the promulgation of Indian Constitution in 1950. The most recent one was constituted in 2017, and it was chaired by N.K. Singh. This amount has been given to about 14 states as a fifth equated monthly installment of the post-devolution revenue deficit grant as recommended by the 15th Finance Commission. So you can remember the number of states, which are 14, and also a little bit information about the finance commissions. Third, the first silk training cum production center in Arunachal Pradesh is set up by. So the answer for this is option E, that is Khadi and Village Industries Commission, that is KVICI. Talking a little bit about Khadi and Village Industries Commission, that is KVICI, it is a statutory body which was formed in April 1957 by the Government of India under the Act of Parliament, that is Khadi and Village Industries Commission Act of 1956. This is something important to remember. And it is an apex organization under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Its headquarters is in Mumbai, and it has 6 zonal offices, which is in Delhi, Bhopal, Bangalore, Kolkata and Guwahati. So this main aim will provide, so this main thing which is KVICI is doing, it will provide the machinery such as the handlooms, wrapping drums and silk reeling machines, and it will also give the training to 25 local artisans that will boost the weaving activities in the region. The Silk Samagra scheme is implemented by. So the answer for this is option number E, that is Central Silk Board of India. So talking a little bit about CSB, that is the Central Silk Board. It is a statutory body established in 1948 by an Act of Parliament, and it is working under the Ministry of Textiles, that is Government of India, something important to remember. So this focus of the scheme is to improve the quality and productivity of the domestic silk, to reduce the import dependency between 2017 and 2020, and the Government of India has also allocated Rs 2161 crores for the scheme to develop sericulture in the country. There are 4 major components in the scheme, which includes the seed organization, coordination and market development, quality certification systems and research and development. Teach for Tribal initiative was launched by. So the answer for this is TRIFID, that is option number C. Talking a little bit about TRIFID. So it is a national level cooperative body which was established in 1987, and it is under the administrative control of Ministry of Tribal Affairs. So recently, this TRIFID, on the occasion of its foundation day, launched Teach for Tribal initiative, and it is to impart the entrepreneurship skills and capacity building to the tribal forest produce gatherers enrolled under the Pradhan Mantri Vandhan Yojana. What is the name of the online dashboard inaugurated by Finance Minister as one solution for information and infrastructure in New India? The answer for this is option number A, that is National Infrastructure Pipeline NIP. So, the online dashboard can be a one-stop solution for all the stakeholders looking for information on infrastructure projects in New India, and the dashboard is being hosted on the Government Investment Grid, that is IIG. What is the name of the ICAR's Data Recovery Center? So the answer for this is option number C, that is Krishi Megh. So the Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has launched ICAR's Data Recovery Center, that is Krishi Megh. So this move was aimed at protecting the precious data of government's premier research body, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research. It has been set up at National Academy of Natural Research of Agriculture Research Management in Hyderabad. I think this point will be important. Krishi Megh has been set up under the National Agricultural Higher Education Project. Just remember the name of the project, which was funded by both government and the World Bank. Talking about ICAR, it is an autonomous body which is responsible for coordinating agricultural education and research in India, and it comes under the Ministry of Agriculture. How many Aushadhi Kendras were opened in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh by the government respectively? The answer for this is option number D, that is 91 and 3. So this Aushadhi Kendras were opened in order to make available the quality generic medicines at the affordable price to the residents of these regions. It has also been said that National Health Mission has been distributing free pads to young girls and women as a part of Rashtriya Kishori Swasthya Karyakram. Talking about this Karyakram, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has launched a health program for adolescents in the age group of 10 to 19 years, which would target their nutrition, reproductive health and substance abuse, and it was launched on 7th of Jan 2014. SC gives equal inheritance right to daughters from 1956. It amended what section of Hindu Succession Act? The answer for this is B, that is section 6. So, a bench of justices Arun Mishra, S. Abdul Nasir and M.R. Shah, the name of the justices should be remembered, cleared the confusion arising from the apex court's conflicting interpretations of amended section 6 of Hindu Succession Act, which came into force from September 9, 2005. So in a landmark judgment, Supreme Court has ruled that daughters will also have inheritance rights equal to those of sons from properties of fathers and grandfathers right from the codification of the law in 1956. What platform PM launched to strengthen the efforts of reforming and simplifying India's tax system? Answer for this is option number D, that is transparent taxation honoring the honest. So Mr. Modi also emphasized with faceless assessment and the taxpayers charter. So faceless assessment taxpayer charter starts from 13th of August 2020 and faceless appeal to begin on September 25th. This will strengthen the efforts of reforming and simplifying India's tax system. A report of the Committee on BRR, that is Business Responsibility Reporting, was released by. The answer for this is option number B, that is the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, that is MCA. So the Union Ministry of Corporate Affairs released a report that is of the Committee on Business Responsibility Reporting, that is BRR, and it was headed by Gyaneshwar Kumar Singh, who is a Joint Secretary, MCA. So it recommended a new reporting framework called as a Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report, that is BRSR, to better reflect the intent and scope of reporting on the non-financial parameters. Price monitoring and resource unit set up in Karnataka under what ministry? Answer for this is Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers, which is option number D. So a price monitoring and resource unit, that is PMRU, has been set up in Karnataka under National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority, this NPAA, remember this point, that is the Department of Pharmaceuticals, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. So what is PMRU? This is a registered society and shall function under the direct control and supervision of State Drug Controller of respective states. An important point to remember. The unit shall be funded by NPPA for its recurring and non-recurring expenses. So NPPA, under its central sector scheme named as the Consumer Awareness, Publicity and Price Monitoring, that is CAPPM, has already set up such PMRUs in 12 different states and UTs. That's it for the day. Thank you and happy learning. And please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, that is Educare 247. For further updates, please stay tuned with the channel.